I got a new hat for Christmas. Awareness is one of the single most important aspects of lucid dreaming. It is the main component of Dialed because you need to become aware that you are dreaming, and with Wild you need to maintain awareness whilst you slip into the dream state. It is also vital in staying lucid. I'm sure every Anaeronaut will tell you that they have lost their lucidity and fallen into a non-lucid dream because they lost awareness. Most people put their focus into reality checks, but when is it that you reality check? When you become aware. In waking life there's something that usually makes you aware. A dream sign perhaps, and then you do a reality check to confirm whether it's a dream or not. And then in a lucid dream you become aware that something isn't right first, and then you do your reality check. In fact, most of the time I would say that I don't need to reality check anymore, because I get hit with that sudden awareness that it's a dream, and I don't really need to confirm it. So where to start with awareness? All-day awareness is quite a popular technique, and basically involves keeping a steady level of awareness throughout the day. This means paying attention to everything going on around you, and having conscious awareness of all your senses. If you are having a drink, are you aware of the texture of the cup? Is it hot or cold? What about the drink itself? Are you aware of the temperature on your tongue, the textures, the flavours? And speaking of your tongue, are you aware of how rough it feels on the roof of your mouth? And what your mouth actually tastes like? Are you aware of the pressure between you and the seat that you're sat on? Is your chair soft? Hard? What material is it made of? What does the air feel like going through your lungs? Does the air smell of anything? You get the idea. And now you probably realise that you only ever really notice a small percentage of these things, or maybe not even at all. The idea of all-day awareness is to keep this high-level awareness going throughout the day. However, this is no easy task, and I think it's probably fair to say that people can get quite frustrated and have too high an expectation. Personally, I don't think it's possible to have awareness throughout the whole day. That's some next-level Buddha shit right there. If you had to consciously process every single little thing, it would be absolutely exhausting and overwhelming, and you'll find yourself quickly becoming burnt out. So I would say perhaps aim lower, a lot lower, to start with. Maybe dedicate a whole minute to being aware of everything, then move up to 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Maybe write down everything you're experiencing as a creative exercise. I've mentioned before I think creativity is also an important part of lucid dreaming as you're engaging with the right brain, but I won't go on about that today. So you could start with something like this. I am sitting at my desk. I can feel my feet inside my socks that are soft and warm. I can feel the wooden texture of the desk. It is hard and cold. I can hear people talking in the streets below, and in the distance I can hear someone mowing their garden. Stuff like that, you know, but perhaps in more detail and worded a lot better. You could also practice meditation, which I know some people have difficulty doing. Some people have a lot of issues trying to sit still and silence their mind for any period of time. But instead of trying to silence your thoughts, perhaps just observe them. You can let your mind jump from place to place, but make sure you are aware of it. Become an observer of your thoughts. As you become more aware of your awareness, you may find that you just have random bursts of awareness throughout the day. And with that, you may find you have random bursts of awareness in your dreams. Awareness really is key, so set aside a few minutes in the day to practice it. If you have a busy schedule, try to fit your awareness in somewhere. Doing it before bed will help quite a lot as well. Don't be too hard on yourself if you're finding it hard to begin with. We all learn at our own pace, so don't get disheartened if it feels like slow progress. If you find doing 2 minutes of awareness is too hard, break it down to maybe a few 2-minute sessions throughout the day. Experiment with it, see what feels comfortable. Just remember that you need to be aware of all your senses, not just sight and sound, which is usually the senses I think people put the most emphasis on. But remember, you've got touch, you've got the ability to feel temperature, balance, obviously smell and taste. That's it for this video, guys. I hope I've given you something to think about. Please hit that like button, leave a comment so we can have a discussion about awareness and what works for you. Feel free to subscribe and share this video with your friends. And also, hey, do you like this t-shirt? Of course you like this t-shirt. Why not go over to redbubble.com/maxrh and buy this t-shirt, as well as many other t-shirts and merchandise. That's my very subtle way of advertising. Okay guys, well, I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, see you in the next video.